And it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
New York shooting a meager 37% for the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. And up on your screen now are the most dependable free throw shooters from the point guard position since the All-Star break. Freak, number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Knicks trail by 13. Aflalo dishes to Lynn. Lopez a screen. From deep three-point range, Lynn's shot is off.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez. Atlanta also making some changes here. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Teague in for Thabo Sefolosha. And Aflalo kicks to Lynn. Back to Aflalo. Anthony on the wing. He's got 5. Outside, Lynn. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Lynn's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You look at the Hawks. They're 2nd in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Knicks right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, get him, this lead will start shrinking even further. Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc? here in the second half.
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
They set the pick with some arc. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Lynn's got 8 points. Here's Hopkins. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Lynn with it, out defended by Freak. Outside Anthony. Shot from free throw range. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
For the Knicks, Biyombo is checked. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Biyombo. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's a Flalo in for Jeremy Lin. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Splitter. Millsap comes in for Mike Scott. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for KJ McDaniels. And Freak subbed in for Jeff Teague. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sefolosha in at the 3, the small forward. The Hawks leading by 20.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Hopkins, the pass to Millsap. He had a nice open look right there.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Green kicks to Afflalo. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Horford, no luck, so New York will take it the other way. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Afflalo outside. Outside, Green. Anthony against Millsap. Here's Green. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Outside Millsap. Here's Schroeder. Drills the 3-pointer.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Porzingis passes to Green. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Horford sets a screen for Freak.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the 3-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bazemore's checked in. Here's Porzingis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for your Knicks.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks leading by 21. Here's Hopkins, powered down with both hands.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
At all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. He took good advantage of that screen. 10 points here for Lynn.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And that one's good. Millsap.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Aflalo dishes to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. From 12 feet out, and the Knicks good for two.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Atlanta timeout.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent.
Well, Paul, congratulations on this win. It seemed like this game was getting away from you at points. What does the team take away from this game in terms of experience?
We got to do a better job executing down the stretch. As simple as that. Just glad we got this win. We just can't let these things happen in the future.
An escape from some mistakes, Paul. Well done, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. If he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
On some chips, we go 0 to 100.